UCC battle. This is in first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting James Uzi Uzell! UCC ring, fighting out of the red corner, presenting Calvo Murray!
Take your eyes off of me so I can leave. I'm far too ashamed to do with you what you need. These are never end when you have been beautiful. But I can't stay this time 'cause I don't love you anymore. You stay where you are, don't come.
1, 2, 1, 2. Here we are back. The Battle of Dublin is upon us. Chris.
Listen, if any fights on the rest of the card are like the last one, that one moment, this is gonna be one heck of a night, and we are only halfway through.
Listen, it's been an amazing night so far, and it really is a blessing for my commentary debut to be calling these fights, and it's a genuine pleasure to be sitting here beside
Listen, you as well, man. I love Dublin. I love the Guinness. I love the people. I love
Forged
the
Irish Stout, baby!
And the Forged Irish Stout. I love the fighting lifestyle. These people of Dublin are ready at any moment. These guys obviously very well versed in the boxing ring with over 300 something fights. Matt?
Yeah. As I said to you off the mic, there's one thing you don't do in this country. You don't bullshit about how many fights you had. You'll get found out, and these guys are experienced, and you'll see it just here.
This is going to be
I
a
can't
really
see
good
the
one.
technicality. James Uzell, 43 amateur fights, 21 years old, 3-time Dublin champion, 1-time Leinster champion, ex-kickboxing world champion from German Boxing Club, Calvo Murray, over 300 amateur fights, 23 years old, fighting for 10 years plus, Conan Boxing Club, Calvo Murray coaching on Instagram, and he does boxing content. If you like boxing content, give it a watch. It's all good.
Yeah, man, James is very composed right now. He definitely looks more composed. Great jab. Very quick.
What do you think about the two lads in the opening few seconds of this round?
Yeah, I just like the composure. You can tell that these
It's
guys
very
are well versed
fast-paced.
in the ring. Yeah, very fast paced, but they're still feeling each other out. We haven't seen anything. I really like James shooting that right hand
I think
very fast.
I think Calvin will be very happy. Manchester United, obviously on the short stem, United winning earlier on today, probably giving that extra buzz
Exactly.
to carry those punches on.
Great body shots
But
there.
I think the level of boxing, each fight tonight has gone up and up and up and up and up and up, especially to Kennedy, that knockdown earlier on.
Exactly.
It's been a great night so far.
Great night, and let me tell you what, James is looking very composed right now.
Yeah.
I love that jab he's shooting, very quick, looks powerful. Yeah, Calvin's got to get in a groove here.
James Uzell there again, beautiful jabs. Nice right hands. I remember at the press conference yesterday, these guys said, listen, it's not my business, it's the battle of dream now. I remember when you seen I was doing the face-off, they said, oh, we're going to bring a home win. Both of them said they're going to bring a home win away to their hometown. So, and these guys are very passionate about fighting, and we can see it in the ring here.
Listen, at the end of the day, you know, you don't always have to have beef in boxing.
Yeah.
These guys respected the fact that they're in the
Oh,
ring together.
beautiful
Great
shots.
shot.
Beautiful shots.
And at the end of the day, whoever wins, I'm sure they're going to share a pint. And this is absolutely unbelievable to represent your part of Dublin, your gym. You know, boxing's so
Your hometown,
historical
your home
here.
street, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Boxing is so historical here. So these guys are wanting to not only put on for themselves and their family, but for their gyms.
It's never just 1 point in this country, my man.
Yeah.
It's a few points.
Exactly.
Calvin there with a good few punches there. These guys are up for nice few jabs and slips there. James and Calvin are really getting at it. And I can really call this as a 50-50 round. I don't know. I can't really call who's winning at the moment. Who do you
Great
have?
right shot. Great right shot by
From
Calvin.
James.
I think it's about even right now. But again, I think these guys are still kind of
Nice
feeling each other out.
1-2 from James there.
Listen, he shoots that 1-2 very fast.
10 seconds left.
Oh, great right hand.
Nice turn by
Great
James.
right hand.
Good.
Beautiful round.
Just to touch the gloves down and a slight head nod saying, lad, good round.
Yep.
We head into round 2.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and take James on that. I feel like he was the more composed. He definitely caught Calvin with a couple jabs there.
Yeah.
That 1-2 down the pipe is just so quick.
Yeah.
I would like to see him throw a couple feints,
Yeah.
Use that speed. But again, I think that was a feel-out round. These guys are going to start throwing in this second and third.
Yeah. What think about the level, the intensity of these fights so far?
Yeah, I love the intensity, man. I mean, obviously these guys have experience, and when you see experience in the ring under the lights, you know, I was hearing these guys talk the other day. This is just another day in the office for them. This is like going to the gym on a Wednesday night for a sparring session. These guys obviously want to go pro at some point. They have a lot of accolades, a lot of skill. And yeah, I think it's a great matchup so far. Obviously, I think this might be the most 50-50 fight on the card, so I'm really looking forward to this round.
And they said they were going to bring it, and they've lived up to their word already. The Battle of Dublin is currently upon us on UCC4 here in the Red Cow Warehouse.
Great jab there by Calvin.
Swing and a miss there by James, but these guys are more swinging and connecting than swinging and missing here. The movement, their footwork is very good. Their footwork is extremely good.
And listen, I don't know if people notice this back at home, but James is winning points in the clinch because he is hitting that body pretty hard. And those punches might not look like they are hurting, but over time they do damage.
I think especially when the judges, they want to get the best view. And I think when you see those little shots inside the body, that people think that when you don't see them punches, they're actually there, and that really does actually help a lot when there's fight speed's good.
Exactly, and when it's a 3-round fight, you need the points. You need to show that you're throwing more. You're more in the action.
I think really as well where this influence of boxing. Obviously, myself in the pro game, looks like these guys all want knockouts and they're going for those powerful knockouts, but I think there's a bit of technical boxing on here as well, Chris. What do you think? Yeah,
and listen, this is what the UCC is all about, right? We have a good mix of amateurs. We have a good mix of local boys, influencers. You're going to get all different types of boxing tonight. Nice right hand.
Nice right hand by James. Calvin holding it and James ripping and missing.
Yeah, you can see James is now throwing with intention. I like
Body
that right
shots.
shot to the body.
James looks a bit fresher.
He does. He does. I mean, listen, these guys are going to go.
Yeah.
They've done plenty of rounds. They've done the sparring. You know, this is going to lead up to a good third round if it goes there.
In terms of a Crumlin-Drimnagh rivalry, what would this be like in America for you? What in terms of county to county, town to town?
Listen, well, let me go ahead and shout out my alma mater, University of Alabama, Roll Tide. We have a rivalry with a school called Auburn University down south.
Squad!
Bomb Squad, Deontay Wilder. Man, rivalries like that are always amazing.
Yeah.
You know, that's an in-state rivalry for us. You know, football is huge in the South. Yeah, man, listen, we love it. We love it. We respect it. This is what makes events like this so much fun.
These guys really going at each other again. It's kind of a, it's a 1-2, and it's kind of another feeling out, and then it's just pop in, pop out. So
yeah, listen,
it's just move in, move out.
A lot of clinching here.
Yeah.
There you go,
Hand
James
there
with the right hand.
I'm already giving James this round. It's just the more significant punches that he's throwing, but Calvin is throwing back.
I agree. I think James, listen, if James connects with one of those overhand rights when he throws with intention, that's going to hurt a man.
Yeah.
You can see the power, but he's not overusing that. I think you're going to see a lot of overhand rights in the third round to finish this fight.
In terms of when, obviously, you've been in the ring and you've taken a big shot. When you take a big shot, how would you come back from taking that big shot and recovering inside that ring?
Yeah, listen, I actually, in my fight in Nashville in July, I got stunned with a big shot at the end of the first round after dominating. It does change the game. I didn't fall on my knees. I didn't get knocked down. But when you get rocked like that, there's only one thing you can do, and that's compose yourself. And that comes with experience. When you've been in the ring, when you've done the rounds in sparring, you're bound to get hurt. You're bound to get wobbled a little bit. Every once in a while, it will always happen to a boxer.
Yeah.
And that's when you really find out the fighter in you.
Yeah.
That's when it really comes out.
Yeah.
Who wants to be in the ring? Because this
Who
game,
wants it more?
Exactly. In this game, you don't mess around. I know that we're in the influencer scene of boxing, but at the end of the day, these guys are putting it all on the line. And you have to be able to take a shot and understand that I need to recover here, and I need to bring out that dog in me, like we like to say back home.
I think in terms of boxing, influencer boxing, professional boxing, amateur boxing, boxing is boxing. You're still getting in there. You're still punching people in the face.
Yep. It's a crazy sport.
Yeah.
I don't know why we do it, but it's so much fun.
People call us a lot of weirdos when we're like, but listen. Watching the atmosphere so far in this place.
It's great. Yeah, it's packing up right now.
I'm giving this 1-1 as well. I'm giving Calvo the first round by an inch. I'm giving James the second round, and here we go into the third round.
Yeah, I'm going to disagree with you. I believe James is up.
You're saying 2-0. You're saying 2-0.
I think he's up 2-0.
Okay.
I mean, I wouldn't be mad with 1-1. Again, these 3 rounds, man, you really have to show.
Beautiful shots inside the guard, inside the clincher.
Yeah, I like what Calvin's doing right here. But like I said, 3 rounds, you really have to show up every second of every round.
Yeah. Oh, okay, simple and missed there by Calvo. Small to small, but
again, those right hands with intention, James. If he connects with one of those, I'd like to see him go to the body more.
I must say, in the off chance, you're looking very drippy there in the suit, man.
Thank you, sir. Listen,
bringing the best from America.
Listen, when I fight, I'm normally in comfortable, baggy clothes, but since I'm playing the position of manager and commentary, I figured I'd dress up a little bit.
It's been a great day so far, hasn't it? It's been a great day so far.
It's been a great day, man.
And a bit of a break here. Looks like issue with the gum shield.
Yeah, the gum shield went out here.
Does that normally happen a lot within influence of boxing? Gum shield's falling out? Or is
Listen,
that just
you know
swing
what?
and a miss there again by the 2 lads.
I think, if you're smart, you can use it to a strategy. There's a lot of things in boxing.
Oh, big shot by Calvo!
Great shot. James has to recover here. He definitely felt that one.
Beautiful shot there. And again, James shooting.
I think Calvin
it's
has
just like a
momentum
sniper
here.
rifle, aim and fire down the line.
Oh, wow. That could have been it. Great left.
Calvo needs to get his head off the line. Calvo needs to get his head off the line and just start again with the jab and go back with the right hand.
Yep. Listen, I think if Calvin, he's got the momentum here. Great body work.
When you're hurt, you need to go back to the basics. You need to step back, you need to recover, and you need to start again with the jab. I think if you get engaged in a firefight with the wrong person, it's going to end badly. But I think if you're right, you play tactics, jab, right hand,
great
step
right
back.
hand, great left hook by James. Listen, this might come down to these last 30 seconds.
Yeah. Great job so far by the referees as well for holding this up.
Oh, missed with the right. Listen, this is going to come down to who wants it more right here.
2 lads into the middle of the ring, swinging and a missing. Just like Mason Moran, the other lad, Leon Clark.
Unbelievable
What's
fight.
About that fight earlier on?
Listen, unbelievable fight by 2 young gentlemen. Those guys are both going to be in the pro ranks at some point in their life. I think that was fight of the night so far.
It's kind of funny though, because
great body work.
These 2 lads were laughing and they gave each other a hug, Calvin and the other lad. And now they're smacking the 10 shots out of each other now. Boxing's a funny business.
Hey, listen, it's all respect at the end of the day. You'll get fights with bad blood. These guys seem like
these guys haven't stepped back since the first battle.
Yeah,
they
listen, it's going to come down to here. Who wants it more?
Here we go. Into the middle of the ring.
I think James might have just got stunned there a little bit. Oh, great right hand!
Big right hand!
Great right hand. Wow.
What a fight.
Listen, those are the kind of statements you have to make at an end of round. Unbelievable fight. Man, that could go either way. What do you think, Matt?
I'm no words. No words.
You know what? I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take James on this. I liked him early on. I think Calvin had a lot of momentum in that first half of the 3rd round, but then he lost it. He really lost it. I thought if he really continued to do what he was doing,
Cody, can you just get your toss there?
What up, Christopher? How you doing, buddy?
Sir, I'm having too much fun, man.
Oh, this is great.
Listen.
Best seat in the house. What a fight. I am so sad that I had to walk away. And that left hand that dropped the Bricker fella was one of the dirtiest shots of the night.
Listen, and like I was telling Matt earlier, that is why we love the sport, because at any moment, anything can happen. Bricker was dominating that fight. Dominating. And then one left hook, man. That's why the conditioning, that's why the road work, that's why the 3 days, they're so important. This is the hardest sport. You have to be so conditioned in this sport. And that is where those later rounds are going to come through.
We were sitting over there, and somebody had asked me, who do you think won the fight? I said, it's a draw.
Yeah.
The kid says, what do you mean it's a draw? The Bricker fella won. I said, no, he got knocked down.
Yeah.
He lost 2 points.
Yep.
It was definitely a draw because he won the first and third round convincingly.
Yeah, and listen, that's why these 3 rounds are so important. You have to show off. You have to get points. You have to really pursue your opponent in the last 15 minutes or 15 seconds. Those last 15, 30 seconds are so important. Judges look at those. And that's why, at the end of there, James threw that right hand in the last 10 seconds. Those count. The judges see that. So great fight, great atmosphere. This is so much fun.